Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Two Shores, One Story. I'm your host, Matthew, and today I wanted to talk all about my concert experience that I had last weekend. Woo! You already know, because I maybe talked about it more than once, but this last Saturday I went to Kobe, the land of beef, to see Iwasaki Hiromi and her sister Iwasaki Yoshimi. Now this concert is really special to me because I love these two singers, but I really love Iwasaki Hiromi. I don't remember when I started to like her, but just one day on Apple Music, I was listening to music and I just came across her and I fell in love with her voice, and I really started to like Showa music, which is a certain era in Japan. So it was really special to see her, and this year is her 50th anniversary as a professional singer, and it's Yoshimi's 45th anniversary as a professional singer. So I got to hear both of them sing separately and together with an orchestra, and oh my goodness. Well, let's get started. First, I woke up really early, and I was kind of stressed because last week I was sick. I had caught the influenza virus. So I had influenza type A. I was quarantining. I was sleeping in, not sleeping very well. So I was worried about waking up. So I didn't have the best sleep that day, but I did wake up and I was excited to go. Got showered, and I decided to get breakfast at a convenience store on my way to the train station. So I parked, I walked to 7-Eleven, I got a yogurt, milk tea, a chocolate croissant, a croissant with chocolate in it, and I think that's it. So I got that, and I went to the train station, and my friend who was going to Osaka was also there. So we talked a bit distantly because I was sick. I did wear a mask the whole time. We talked a bit, and we also were going to Osaka. So we talked while waiting for the Shinkansen as well, but we took different Shinkansen. I took an earlier one. So I took the Shinkansen from Nagoya to Kobe Eki station, and I remember there being a restaurant there that's kind of quick, which is what I needed because I didn't have a lot of time. So I ate there. I had a very cheap meal. It wasn't that great. It was like a pork cutlet with a little sauce, and it wasn't that good. I kind of felt sick actually eating it, and I ate quite quickly, but I did finish it all. And then I went to the venue. I took a train quickly and I went to the venue. And this is where things get bad because the doors open at 1:15 or 1:15, and it starts at 2. So I was there kind of early. I was there 1:08, and I was like, well, I'll just get a drink. So I got an Aquarius. Then I wanted to use the bathroom, so I wanted to find a Konbini, but I couldn't find one. So I didn't really have to go, so it was okay. But I went back and I'm like, okay, it's time to go inside. So I went in around 1:20, and nobody was there. It was empty. I'm like, this is weird. So I walked up to the big hall, and mind you, the venue that I went to is the one that I went to before when I saw Timothy Chui. It was the same one, or so I thought. I went up the stairs and I saw someone, and I was like, there's supposed to be an Iwasaki Hiromi concert here. And I showed him my ticket, and he's like, you have the wrong location. And that I did. I was supposed to go to Hyogo culture, I don't know, building of the arts, center of the arts, big hall. I went to Kobe Cultural Building, big hall. Oh my goodness. So I booked it and I caught a train that's an express train. I caught that train, went to this area, and I arrived at 2:10. So I was 10 minutes late to the concert. That's so frustrating. And I've had these tickets since September. How could I not look at the location? I don't know. I did search it, I think, and I got it wrong. I got it very wrong. Anyways, the staff were really nice. They led me to my seat, and I didn't realize how close I was. And I was kind of like registering, like, you just sit down quickly, putting all your stuff away, and then I can finally enjoy the moment. And I look up and I'm so close to her. I can see her so well. I'm at row E at the very back, which is good because I can go to the bathroom pretty easily. But I saw her, and her sister and her were talking, and then they just finished. And then Iwasaki Hiromi said, "I'm going to sing my debut song, Romansu." Or one of them, I think it was Romance. So she sang one of her most famous songs, Romansu, and I was like, so excited because I got to see her, and so close, and like it was so amazing. Then after that, she left the stage, and might I say, she's very graceful. She's 67, but she's very graceful. Just walks down the stage very serenely, and her sister comes on, and she sings a medley of her most famous songs, her debut song, one song in between, and then her most famous song, Touch. And I was kind of disappointed because I thought it'd be like a bigger thing. I thought like it was kind of a medley, so I thought she would be singing it more, but that's okay. She sang it and it was good. And then I forget, more talking happened. And then Iwasaki Hiromi sang another song. This song is also one song I know. It's called Shishunki, which means puberty, kind of like growing, changing your mind. It's out of puberty. So it's a song about change, and it's really, really good. So if you don't know that song, I highly suggest you listen to it. Shishunki. And so she's saying that song very, very good and amazing with the orchestra behind her. I was quite impressed with it. I was really happy because I could see her and I could see the violin people play, and I was in such a great spot. So lucky. Then what happened after that? I don't remember what happened. I made a little playlist with all the songs I could understand. So let's see what she sang. So, okay, so that was the last song, and then it was intermission. And then, so I went to the bathroom quickly, and then I was like seeing that there was a merchandise thing, so I went up, but then I realized it was all CDs and Blu-rays, which I don't ever use. And if you buy a CD, you can get a postcard. And I was like, I don't really want that. So I didn't get anything. Just went back to my seat. And then the second part of the show started. And it opened up with her and her sister singing a theme song from Curious George that her sister recorded. That's going to be playing soon. So we did that, and we did some dance moves. And I realized that Iwasaki Hiromi has quite a wit to her. She's kind of funny, but she's so kind and nice with her speech. She speaks very politely and with respect, but she also has a little wit. So, most of the people at this concert were kind of old because that's her age. She's 67, so I was around her age, and I was very much not the main demographic at this show. But I went, and anyways, so this dance, it was like just a quick fist bump in the air and something else that looks like a monkey. So that was the only dance moves we did, and she was joking how we weren't on time. It was kind of funny. So everybody was laughing. And then after that, I think what happened is that she and her sister did a duet. it's a famous Japanese song called Sotsugyo Shashin, graduation picture. Again, it's about change and growing, I think. Then they sang Precious Moments, and then her sister sang Iwasaki Hiromi left, and her sister sang, I think, a French song, and I don't know the title. It was good. But yeah, I didn't understand it. I need to learn French. But yeah, so she sang that song, then she left, and then Iwasaki Hiromi came back on stage, and she said, yeah, so my sister's saying this song in French, and I'm going to sing this song in Japanese, which was really funny. So that was good. And she's saying her newest song that she released this year as, I guess, a thank you for, people listening to her and being, it's her 50th year anniversary. So she's saying this song called Eien no Arigato, which is thank you for eternity, thank you eternally, something like that. Thank you forever. Eien means forever, and arigato means thank you. So that's, I don't know, that's how it is. So she's saying that, and then her sister saying another song, I don't know, and more talking. And then the last song that was sung was Iwasaki Hiromi's most famous song, Madono Tachi no Narabai. It's basically about, I don't know, a woman's role of, or how she wishes to comfort her husband or something like that, where, after a tiring day of work, that she can like comfort him. And there's one verse where she says that she wishes to be like his mother, something like that. It sounds kind of weird, but it's a really nice song and so beautifully sung by her. And with the orchestra, it was amazing. I remember playing this song on piano, so it was really nice to hear it. And then they had, of course, an encore, and they sang Yoshimi's Gomen ne, Darling, which is kind of like a fun boppy song, so they did that. And then their last song was Miyagete Goran Yoru no Hoshio. Look up at the night star, is basically how that's translated to. And they both sang that song. They also both sang Gomen ne, Darling. It was quite fun. And then they left again, and then of course they got another encore, but this time they didn't sing. It was actually kind of amazing. Iwasaki Hiromi was asking if it's okay to take pictures. So I thought that meant she was wanting to take a picture of us, but no, she was asking or telling people that they could take pictures of her, which is a big deal in Japan. Usually you're not allowed to take any form of picture or video. It's just not allowed. But we were able to take pictures, so I did. And it was really nice because it's good I can tell people that I was close, but they can't really believe me. So it's nice to take a picture and just to show them, like, I was this close to her. And I could see her so well. Like, it's so nice to have proof that I could take a picture. So I took a picture of her. I got some pictures of her bowing, and then one picture that I really like is just her waving before she leaves the stage the final time. So what a great time. What a great concert. It was nice. I don't think there's another concert of hers that's happening, and it's like all of her songs that she's going to sing. I don't think I'll go to that one. It was just nice to see her perform. I do wish that there was more songs that they sang, but maybe it's difficult to, with all that singing, to do more singing. I don't know. But it was nice to see her. I've never done that before. I've never seen a Showa concert before, so it was nice to see her. But I don't know if I'm going to do it again. We'll see. So I went, after the concert, I went back on the express train, and you can go from Kobe to Osaka. So I did that, went from Osaka, went to Shin Osaka Station to get my Shinkansen tickets, got some snacks, and went on the Shinkansen to Nagoya, and then quickly went to the train to Takayama, and that's a long train. So I just did nothing really. Just listened to a lot of Showa music on my train. I just was, yeah, just in the Showa period and on the train. And I arrived, and I was thinking about what to do for dinner. And I was like, I could get McDonald's, but I just really don't want it, which is kind of rare for me. So I just went home and had breakfast for dinner. And that's what I did. So it was a great day. And yeah, I'm really excited to talk about it with my students tomorrow. Today is Monday, but we have a day off. I think it's because of some maybe you're working hard day. I don't know. I think that's might be what it is. But yes, that's really everything. So thank you so much for listening. I'm excited to talk about I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but it is crunch time. It's officially 13 days until the N1 test, and I have a lot of work to do still, so you might have to bear with me on that. I hope it's the last time. I really do. I think it will be. I think I have a good chance of studying or passing, not in English, but Japanese maybe. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a great week this week, and I will see you again next week.